Hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. In the last episode, we completed the third case of Chapter 3. We saw how OPIG repossessed the Harmony Foundation. I did love Tessa trying to use her version of the idol on Tim Spender and just failing spectacularly. Now let's see. Oh. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. Empathy, dynamic growth. That's Westlake. That is Eugene. I was umming and ahhing, like, Eugene is a ginger, but, like, the arm, that's where he got burnt. So Eugene is sat at Marie Westlake's desk. Oh God. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing at all. Okay, oh, hello. Okay, so we have two things. What do I want to do first? Dig, I'm head of corn-based solutions. What can corn do? Head of speculative investment. Okay, this is This is a lot. This is a lot. I think the fact that we have story 1, I would assume this is probably story 2. In which case we'll do the hierarchy first. Well, we know that the board president is Nathan Hoyle. Updated July 12th. Okay, you know what? This is the most recent. When was this? Because we do have a calendar. It's June 18th, so, okay, so it would be after. It would be after, okay. Take me back. Take me back to the main screen. Yes, so this is after everything that's gone down here. Okay, speculative investment, I'm pretty sure that's Tim. Contractor emotion studies. I feel like, wasn't this project cancelled? It was cancelled because it wasn't going anywhere, and then they started using what Tessa had found to do this stuff. Independent, I mean, right here. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. And it was your incredible insight that got me here. We know that Eugene became really fond of the hippies. He felt like the hippies understood him in a way that the rest of the team didn't. I could absolutely see Tessa giving Eugene, like, oh yeah, follow your heart, follow your soul. Follow what you believe. Da-da-da-da-da. Have empathy. And you will reach enlightenment. Yeah, I think this was terminated. Eugene has been given Marie's job, and I think he's hired Tessa back on. Oriel, he's the history guy. Oriel is the history guy. Research engineer, research assistant. We know that Jack was on the bottom rung. He said that in his letter over here, I'm on the bottom rung. But when Marie got bumped down, would she have been bumped down a peg, or would she have been bumped down to the bottom of the chain? I don't think she would have bumped down to the bottom of the chain. I think she would have kicked up a fuss. I'd like to think she would kick up a fuss. She had she had that flyer for like, "Hey, come on our course, we'll respect you." Like, maybe she's been taking some like courses on, how to deal with bullshit in the office. I hope that she didn't get sent down to the bottom of the pecking order. Oh. No! Marie, no! She got bumped down to the bottom of the totem pole. Oh, no! I'm so sorry, Marie. I'm so sorry. I had hoped for better. Oh, god damn it. Okay. This is Tessa. This is Tessa thinking like, oh yeah, I can make people enlightened. It's like, no, madam, you can't. You're doing bullshit. You're doing bullshit. Do we have money? We have funding. Yeah, with funding from the OPIG Corporation, Tessa Navari, right there, Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used the stolen parts. Get the stolen parts to build. I see artifact up there. I see artifact. That would fit. Yeah, to build an artifact. I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking. Yeah, to build an artifact, believing it could... I would say grant enlightenment. Oh, no. So this is, it could give empathy. No, actually, wait a minute. Which was first? I'm actually going to check this. Eliminate hatred, replenish empathy. So it's hatred first, then empathy. Ooh, excuse me. Go down. Take me there. So no. Yeah, we don't have eliminate and replenish, however. So it would take hatred and then give empathy. And in doing so, it would help people reach enlightenment. Do we have enlightenment? Do we have? There we go. Yeah, reach enlightenment. However, it actually, I'm like, it did nothing. It did nothing. Due to, she was spending money like it was going out of fashion. Yeah, due to Tessa Navari's overspending, the Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. Here's my thought. So this is talking about yeah, Marie Westlake was in charge of its something testing. Here's my thinking. I'm like, who realized that the idol might actually do shit? That's the thing. Someone realized, oh, this idol is actually, like, there could be shit here. There could be something here that we could use. We did have... We'll put down the hierarchy. We'll put down that. Oriel was the one looking at it. Oriel's the one saying, A, these are all legitimate pieces. And even the wildest myths are usually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. So maybe it was... Maybe it was Oriel. Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were rebuilt. Marie Westlake was in charge of its reconstruction testing. Marie didn't want to test it, that's the thing. This is the this isn't where he set fire to himself. This isn't where he set fire to himself, this is before that. Yeah, I think she was in charge of its reconstruction, but delayed testing. Despite this, Eugene Marmot activated. Yeah, I think activated the new device, so was denied lab access. Everything is correct. Okay. After learning about this, ooh, oh, okay. Okay, this is... Eugene spoke to the people. Eugene spoke to the hippies, and they were like, oh, y'all don't realise what it actually does, because they think it's all empathy and hatred. And it's not. That's not it at all. Okay, so yeah, this is the earlier one. Let me see. Yeah, the idol was set to .5. So this is take in heat. But Tessa and the hippies think that is actually symbols. So they think it means replenish hatred. So they told him, oh, you've set it out into like the universe that you're going to be hated. And then He thought he set it to eliminate hatred. Oh my god. That makes so much sense. I was just trying to help. I didn't know why they were so mad at me. So he thinks that he replenished everyone's hatred. They've told him, oh, you replenished everyone's hatred. And so then he was like, right, I'll eliminate everyone's hatred. Oh shit, I'm on fire. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. 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 Now, how I know what Eugene was thinking, but I'm like, how do you put this into words? This after learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been, I would say, punished. He thought that the idol had punished him because the had been set to blank, which yeah, and this is all ignition. This is all ignition. So okay. So I'm pretty sure this is talking about the this is I'm pretty sure it's it froze. It didn't destroy the bird bath. The bird bath was technically destroyed when Andy pushed it over. It froze. This is where I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. This was back when it was it was no longer in the little statue form. This is when it's in, you know, it's all like pushed up against the wall and it's got like a cage around it and crap. I'm thinking rebuilt artifact. That's what my gut is saying. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been punished because the rebuilt artifact had been set to give hatred. However, it was actually set to take heat, which froze a bird bath. During a board inspection, Eugene Marmot tried to set it to take hatred. Where is hatred? It's there. But actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. And then Eugene got Marie's job, so that this would be Nathan Hoyle was impressed by Eugene Marmot's do we have Because here's the thing, Marie was so anxious to not test, to avoid any danger. Like, it was just a bunch of stuff on the wall with wires. That's not very impressive. Eugene proved, like, right, this thing can create fire. That's impressive. That's extremely impressive. Discovery would work. And rewarded him with a promotion. And that's what we'll be doing with the idol next. That's going to cause all sorts of legal problems. It's totally unscientific. Where's our control group? Sounds good to me. I'm sure the universe will guide us. Excellent. Full steam ahead then. Oh no. The trials. Welcome to the penultimate part, Chapter 4, The Trials, in which mind-bending discoveries are made. Okay, well, let's make a start. Feathered Frenzy, a deadly attack at the aviary. Oh, hello! Oh, hello there. I'm sorry. I love all of these birds flying about, and then we've just got this guy like, ding. I do a sit. Boy. He looks so derpy. A bird. Just a bird. A derpy looking bird. Hello there. You're right. Ooh. Heron, bright plumage, and feeds on live prey, has teeth. Grouse, bird is endangered. Predator status. Hides its eggs in. Okay, so all of the notes have been torn up. Okay. The red-breasted. This heron is known for its aggressive nature, extremely sharp. The masked. This bug-eyed yellow-footed, despite its extremely territorial bushes. Okay. I'm sorry, that's territorial bush. That sounds like the name of a dominatrix. I'm sorry. Okay. Also, hang on a minute. I like this music. I don't just like this music, I love this music. I think this is actually my favourite track. Also, there's a dead guy. Hi there. I'm looking at the birds. I'm sorry. I would ask if you're all right. You're clearly not. The death rattle uses its coloured feathers as against predators. Often mimic the sounds and silence is advised. These oh my god, I can't talk. Nithalics. These terrifying creatures, where they scavenge, silence is required. These creatures provoking self-defense. Okay, I'm gonna look at all of the notes first, then we can look at this mess. Lori, a method of intimidation and prey. Its piercing cries, words it has recently heard, as speaking will cause birds to scream. Herald, where discovered in the jungle for bones, as loud noises will set off, attack, and triggering their mechanism. Morag's Aviaries. Being a birdkeeper is hard. You will have no feathered friends. Aw, the bleary-eyed, this excitable bird. It's curious. The flower piercer towards bright colours. Avoid their guide to birds. Work, but if you follow this guide, trouble taking care of our flower piercer. Is known for nature. May react aggressively, bringing anything neon inside habitat to prevent agitation. Okay. So I feel like actually, so this one clearly goes with this. This is silence is advised, silence is required, and as we can see, it's got like don't talk, don't be talking. Yeah, extremely sharp teeth. And I mean, it says heron right there. The heron. Okay. So yeah, I think these go together, and then these go together. Okay. Oh. Discovered OPIG. Trial volunteer form. The man is not breathing and his neck is bleeding. Incubator, aviary. And he has some, like, a bag or something. You were doing a trial for OPIG, aye? A bird. Oh, bush. I love this derpy bird. I absolutely love this derpy-ass bird. It's great. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, so a nest has been disturbed. And the eggs have been smashed up. Aye. You disturbed them. You smashed the eggs. Oh, and it's... Is this cause and effect? You smashed up a nest and then Mama Bird said, oh, fuck you. I'm having you. Ooh. A bird. Okay, that's the OPIG symbol, and then we have more symbols from the idol. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. We have a mimicking bird. A bird. And I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do the voice. Let me be professional here. Declan, what did you do? We have an aviary key, some more stuff in a bag. And you're just defending yourself, like, keep the birds away from my head. Very smart. Okay. Right, now we have two places. Let's see in here. Why? He promised to take care of you. So we have a lady who is extremely distressed. Oh, the bird is dead. I'm sorry. Bag of stuff. Aviary key, incubator key. And an incubator. Warning, overexposure to heat from the incubator could prove fatal. Always remember to check on the eggs after putting them inside. Okay. I mean, we've only seen one fella. And he does have the incubator key. Okay. And then down here, feeding schedule, Laurie, 9 a.m, Marcy and Declan, Heron, 9 a.m, Crystal, Grouse, 10 a.m, Declan, Hatchling, 11 a.m, Marcy, Declan. No, it's crossed out. Marcy's been crossed out. So Declan took her shift. With the hatchling in the incubator, and he left the light on for too long, perhaps? And Marcy's absolutely devastated about it. Flower Piercer, 1 p.m, Marcy. Grouse, 1 p.m, Declan. Herald, 2 p.m, Crystal. Okay. Okay. Thanks again for running the incubation station for me, Declan. See ya after your lunch. Marcy, yeah, Declan agreed to swap shifts. Daily notes, August 29th, new employee starts, safety and handling training, 3 p.m. August 30th, Declan lunch break, 12 till 1:15 p.m. Okay. Did this say... No, this is just the feeding schedules. It doesn't tell us what day it is. Then, Moore, to the one who stole my heart. So, Miss Moore is the one defending her head from birds. Asta, appointment at 12:30 p.m, August 30th. Welcome to Morag Aviary, new employee guide. And Palmer, travel guide, steps for training new employees. And yes, she really likes the baby birds. Or it could be a specific baby bird, and that's the one she's cradling. Okay. Okay, so this is Marcy. Yeah, this is Marcy. This is Declan. And then who was the last person? Crystal. Okay. The label reads millet, Laurie. The label reads black sunflower seeds, Flower Piercer. The label reads corn, Grouse. The label reads white bone meal, Herald. Oh, hello. We have all of the words, but we're missing a spot. Hello. Something in here? Aha! The incubator is on and the bulb is hot to the touch. Yeah, the incubator was left on. Okay, well, we have to name the birds. You can be John. You can be Chantel. You can be... Just give them actual names. No, okay, well, I'm pretty sure on the names of these guys. So you're Declan. You're Marcy. Where is Marcy? There is Marcy. And you're Crystal. Let me go down. Let me go to here. Yeah, Moore. So Crystal Moore. Declan Astor. And Marcy Palmer. Declan Astor. Marcy Palmer. And now we need these guys. Okay. Okay. My time is about to go off, but as always, this takes me however long it takes me. Okay. So let's... The red-breasted heron. This heron is known for its bright plumage and aggressive nature. Oh, excuse me. It feeds on live prey, has extremely sharp teeth. This is the only one way, unless you open up that more and you've got like a fucking piranha set. This is the only one I can see with teeth. And red-breasted. Yeah, red-breasted. So I think you are the red-breasted heron. The red-breasted heron. Then we have the masked grouse. This bug-eyed yellow-footed... If anyone here has bug eyes, it's you, my friend. This bug-eyed yellow-footed bird is endangered despite its predator status. Extremely territorial. Hides its eggs in bushes. So these were your babies? You're a predator? Really? I'm not gonna judge. The bug-eyed, yellow-footed, the masked. It's got like a little mask. The masked grouse. Excuse me. No, I didn't want that. The masked grouse. The masked grouse. There we go. Then we have the death rattle Laurie. Uses its coloured feathers as a method of intimidation against predators and prey. Its piercing cries often mimic the sounds and words it has recently heard. Silence is advised, as speaking will cause these birds to scream. So this is a mimicker. My thought... Yeah, these are just kind of going a wee bit mental. These ones are mimicking. These ones are mimicking. Often make the sounds and words. So yeah, I think you, Mr. Green, are the death rattle Laurie. The death rattle Laurie. Then Nithalix Herald. These terrifying creatures were discovered in the jungle where they scavenge for bones. Silence is required as loud noises will set off these creatures, provoking attack and triggering their self-defense mechanism. So if they hear any loud noises, they attack. Again, we've only got one bird, or one type of bird attacking. Everything else is just flying about. Well, you're sat there cool as a cucumber. You're sat there just like, I watch the madness unfold. Dwee. These are the ones that are attacking. So I think, what was it? The Nithalix Herald. Nithalix Herald. And that just leaves you. So yeah, Morag Aviary's Guide to Birds. Being a bird keeper is hard work, but if you follow this guide, you will have no trouble taking care of our feathered friends. The bleary-eyed flower piercer. Wait, flower piercer, yeah, they've got the long beaks. This excitable bird is known for its curious nature. The flower piercer may react aggressively towards bright colours. Avoid bringing anything neon inside their habitat to prevent agitation. Yeah, it's nicked. It's nicked the neon. It's like, I'm having this, I'm taking it far, far away. The bleary-eyed flower piercer. The bleary-eyed flower piercer. Everything is correct. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna assume that this has something to do with the wider story. We often get, you know, like, oh, story part 1, da-da-da-da-da. Like, we'll often get things down here that have to do with the wider mystery. So I'm just gonna ignore them. We have triggers. Connect each bird with what agitate. Well, you got... Okay. You were agitated by the neon. You were agitated by the fact that your eggs were crushed. You were agitated by him, and then you were agitated by the birds. Yeah. Okay. And then we have... Okay, so we have the series of events. None of this seems to be about OPIG. That's my main thought. I'm like, you're clearly up to something. You have this. You have a trial volunteer form. You had some kind of OPIG bracelet. You had an appointment at 12:30, which matches up at, yeah, August 30th. You had lunch break until 12 until 1:15. So you would schedule it like, hey, I can't be in at this time. Can I go for this longer lunch? And they had said, yeah, sure thing. Yeah, at 11, so this is before he went to lunch. He was going to go and deal with the hatchling. Marcy's been called away for whatever reason, but she's managed to swap her shift with Declan. So Declan... Also, so you all had stuff for, like, feeding. So, one second. Black sunflower seeds, flower piercer. So does this... Yeah, so this matches up with what they were feeding. They have the stuff for their individual, like, yeah, I'm gonna go feed this animal at this time, ba 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 ba. It is 20 to 1. Okay. So I think maybe this is just to help you figure out who is who, based on like who has what item in their inventory. I don't think it actually matters in like the grand scheme of things. Here's what I'm thinking. So I think we can actually just ignore the OPIG stuff, because I don't think that has anything to do with this. We know that this guy is in an OPIG trial, but I don't think that has anything to do with what happened. I think this guy, he was going to go and deal with the incubator. Marcy, she needed to swap her shift for whatever reason. She clearly loves this bird, so she asked, hey Declan, would you be willing to do it? He says yes. And at that point, he was going, and he must have stepped on the eggs. He's new. Isn't that right? He's new? New? Yeah, literally, he's only been here for a day. He's been here for a day. He still had all of the notes on him about, like, okay, this bird does this bird does that. So I think he must have just been, like, taking a shortcut. Rather than, like, go around, he was like, right, I'll go through the bushes. And he stomps on these eggs. And that sets you off because you're a predator. Extremely Here's my thinking. This bird is stood over him and it has sharp teeth. But at the same time, I'm like, what would cause it to freak out? Because, one second. Grouse, Laurie, flower piercer, Harold. Okay, so that they don't have any heron food. It might have decided, right, I'm hungry. I feel... As for, like, our culprits, because something has attacked him. The man is not breathing and his neck is bleeding. Something has attacked him. And I feel like the most likely culprits are the heron and the, one second, what are you again? The grouse. Because this thing could have been hungry and it decided, right, I'm gonna have you. Or this thing could have seen, you murdered my kids. You murdered my kids. Fuck you. I don't think any of... all these other birds, like, this one just got freaked out by the neon. These ones got freaked out by him making noise. And then these ones got freaked out by them making noise. Like, this is like a cavalcade of chaos. The original incident, I'm just like, who's the perpetrator here? You, because you got hungry. Or you, because it murdered it. He murdered your kids. I mean, the fact that I didn't know, I'm sorry, that would, to me, that would imply he stepped on the eggs, and, you know, like, oh shit, I didn't know, I'm sorry, but the bird is like, I care not for your apologies. I care not for your apologies, fuck you. Whereas if he just randomly got attacked by a heron, I didn't know, I'm sorry, that doesn't make much sense. That is an apology. Oh shit, I stepped on these eggs. Wait, no. Feeds on live prey. The heron is known for its bright plumage and aggressive nature. Feeds on live prey. So it would have no interest in killing him. Once he's dead, the heron can't feast on him. They're like spiders. They prefer their prey still moving. In which it would make no sense for the red-breasted heron to attack this guy. It wants live prey, not dead prey. What the fuck? I want a close-up of this thing's face. I don't want, like, a bird. I want to see this thing's face up close and personal. It looks so derpy. It looks so derpy, but it's the only thing that makes sense. This is a cavalcade. This is a cavalcade. This guy is like, hey, you're dead. I don't want to eat you no more. I would rather you be alive. So it's not going to attack the guy to kill. Attack to disarm, yes, not attack to kill. Which just leaves you. Or one of the people could have done. I mean, maybe I'm making assumptions against the birds. Maybe I have seen that film one too many times. Maybe Marcy discovered, oh shit, he killed my favourite bird, and then she stabbed him in the throat. And now all the birds are going mental. And oh shit, I didn't know. I'm sorry I left the incubator light on. But then what is the purpose of this? It's showing us. It's showing us, yeah, there are eggs in the bush. 2 are dead. And it's on his shoes. Also, Marcy doesn't have a knife. I was like, she could have killed him with the keys, but then they'd be covered in blood. She'd be covered in blood. The derpy as fuck bird did it. I'm concerned. I'm deeply concerned. Okay, at the aviary, this is... I feel like this is Marcy. Marcy's the one in the incubation station. See, I think... I want to see... Yeah, this is an appointment. Volunteer form, has this been filled out? So I think what may have happened, so Marcy, she needed Declan to cover her shift. He comes in, he turns the lights on. And I think 12:30 until 1:15. So he was back from his lunch break. Declan was supposed to be feeding the grouse. Let me out. Do you have... So, okay, here's what I think happened. So Marcy needed Declan to cover her shift. He says sure. He leaves the incubator on, and then he pisses off for his appointment with OPIG. He left the facility, and then he came back. Meanwhile, she's like, my friend, my little baby bird friend, I loved you so much. Sob, sob, sob. Not to diminish her pain. Like, if I had a bird that I absolutely loved, I'd be crying. I'd be crying as well. So she's having a moment in the incubator room because he just half-arsed it. He's now coming to feed the grouse. Maybe he overhears Marcy crying. Maybe he overhears her crying and has like a moment of like, oh shit, I left the incubator on. So he rushes over and in his haste, he crushes the eggs. This little psychopath that is apparently extremely territorial and has a predator status. It's not prey. It's not prey that knows how to defend itself. This is a predator. It attacks. So this thing goes, you murdered my babies. I'm having your throat. He starts crying out like, oh shit, I didn't know. I'm sorry. This thing says, I can't speak English. I only speak bird. Fuck you. Murders his ass. Now, this sets everything else off. These birds start mimicking, which causes them to freak out. This guy, I don't know when he sees it, but at some point he's like, right, you have a nice shiny bracelet, I'm having that. The heron's wandered over like, oh, what's happened to you? Oh, you're dead, aren't you? Damn. And she's come in to see what's going on, and she's just like, I'm being attacked by birds, Jesus Christ. Like, I think that's what's happened here. Roughly. Marcy was in the incubator room, so this is... One second. What's your name? What's your name, love? Marcy Palmer. Marcy Palmer... cried when she discovered that a hatchling had overheated. Here's my... No, okay, so first instance... He went in. Yeah, he's come back from his OPIG appointment. He has the bracelet. This one sees the bracelet, nicks it, and then he stumbled. He must have stumbled. Like, if a bird is yanking at a bracelet on my wrist, I'm going to start backpedaling. I'm going to start backpedaling, trying to get away from it. He must have backpedaled, crushed the eggs. Big Mama appears. And then I think everything is kind of as I said it was. You're just sat there innocently. The heron with the pointy teeth is just sat there innocently like, I know I'm going to be blamed for this. Yes, I look terrifying, but I've done nothing wrong here. I'm just looking at a guy. I'm just looking at the corpse. I'm not trying to eat him because he's not tasty to me no more. He's dead. I only eat things that are alive. Don't judge me. Okay, cried when she... discovered that a hatchling had overheated in the incubation station. Meanwhile, what was your name? Declan Astor. Declan Astor entered the aviary where his bracelet was stolen by the... What? Who are you? Bleary-eyed flower piercer. Yeah, the bleary-eyed flower piercer. Oh, You can live there. Following this encounter... Yeah, this is... Do we have... Yeah, okay. He was feeding. It was his go-to feed. My first thought was that he was going to comfort Marcy, but no, I need to remember the birds. The birds are also in red. Following this encounter, Declan Astor went to feed, and it's the grouse. He has the grouse food. Yeah, it's yellow corn. What colour is millet? Black sunflower seeds, white bone meal. Oh, wait a minute, it has his schedule. Yeah, he was going to feed the grouse. Went to feed the masked grouse and stepped on the eggs hidden in the bush. In retaliation, the masked grouse fucked up. Okay, maybe not. Attacked Declan Astor, killing him. His last screams were mimicked by it's you. The death something or other lorry, which... Okay, I can close you. Yes, so he set off the lorries. He set them off, which then set off... I'm just going to put you there. Oh, that is actually the right place. Which agitated... Yeah, which agitated Nithalik's Herald, which then attacked Crystal Moore. There we go. It still looks derpy. You have solved the scenario. After volunteering in a trial during his lunch break, Declan Astor, a new employee at Morag Aviary, forgot to take the hatchling out of the incubator. Then, while attempting to feed the masked grouse, he stepped on its nest. The grouse killed Declan, indirectly agitating all the other birds. Oh ho ho! Research engineer. Subject 37 did not arrive for his follow-up appointment. Project lead. Another scumbag took the money and ran. Research engineer. That's possible. Either way, we'll need to throw out his research data. But what do we do with the data disk? Oh. Okay. Hello. Yeah, y'all can go down. I don't need you just... Oh, hello. What is it? Just wind 'em back and punch. Okay. Okay, in the next episode, we encounter a very angry lady, it seems. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.